Olena.
Super. Hello, I'm Olena. I'm a founder of Decor and accessorized brand called Shabaltas. I'm from Ukraine. Tanya, can you help me with presentation?
We will show now your presentation.
Okay. Yeah. Super. I'm very glad to meet you. I'm happy that I have two opportunity to tell you about myself, my work experience, and about the way I continue working during the war. That Russia started against the Ukrainian people. This is a genocide of our Ukrainian nation. It's impossible to keep silent. It's difficult emotionally to speak about war through art and creativity, but it's necessary. War froze and destroyed different spheres of life, but I was give hope and optimism to all those who need it now. Let me tell you about our brand Shabaltas, our team, where we come from, and what we do. Shabaltas is a handmade decor and accessorized brand from Kiev, from Ukraine. Our products are made from threads and cords. Also, we need using different natural materials. We do a lot of work with knitted three-dimensional shapes, research natural shapes, turn natural shapes and textile into home decor. We make handbags, wall decorations, shop window displays, and art installations. Also, I would like to use biological materials to knit. There are a few of us in our small but professional team. We really like complex and unusual projects. We are very flexible. In necessary, we can increase our team by several times to implement projects of any complexity in any part of the world. There are girls who need help, who help to knit. We technical manager and me. I'm responsible for creation of new products, ideas, style, and brand philosophy in general. We don't produce many warehousing products. We work more individual orders. In such a way, we use materials more efficiently and create many unique products. It was given us to space for creativity and spontaneous decisions. Our production is waste-free. We seldom make sales of previous collections. Our priority is to manufacture mainly a limited number of the products. It helps to maintain the brand uniqueness and make the production more environmentally friendly. Shabaltas has always been an international brand because since its foundation, it has been the member and active participant of design weeks and international exhibitions. So when the war started, my husband helped our children and me to leave Ukraine, and since then we are living in France, and one part of our team has moved here, and then other is still in Kiev, and continue knitting orders while hearing explosions, the sirens. So it's difficult work now. I didn't consider changing my job or occupation. Although I feel that the brand began to transform a few months before the war, and I think the time to expand to brand has come. The French family that hosts us, it's really friendly and hospitable family. Thanks to them, I can continue working and meeting. I have a comfortable space to do it, and creating my products. I see that the hostess is related to us. She shows strong support and feel compassion for us. I appreciate it, that, and I'm very grateful for that, because it's important for me to have space to work. And I understood that it's not necessary to go far away to find a place full of inspiration for a new story that might stand behind one of my projects. Now I find inspiration in house where we live, and room where I can work. Now I write a new page of a story that stands behind, and Shabaltas brand, not in Kiev now, but in France. And I feel that my roots are in Kiev, are in Ukraine, and I believe that we come back soon. I feel that we will return as soon as possible. While I was reading this speech, I had a desire to share all my feelings, experience, thoughts I had during the wartime. So we will be frank. I will be frank with you, and I hope you will find some words useful, because I have a lot of information and about my family, about my feelings and motherhood. The everyday household tasks became an important part of the time I used to spend working, and it both negative and positive impact on my productivity and brand in general. I believe I'm not the only one who deals with that. There are a lot of women who in the same situation, especially who have children and work at the same time. I mean, I used to have a separate workshop where I came and work alone, or had some business meeting, but now there isn't any clear difference between everyday activity and job. And the other hand, on the one hand, there is a kindergarten, school, cooking, household chores, planning, and the other meeting, work, communication with team, clients, planning work, and searching for inspiration sometimes, to completely different sphere of life. routine and creativity became so closely connected, and I need to do something with that. We can we can treat it as a challenge that is difficult to cope with, or as a usual part of life with its short-term difficulties. And the same time, every day I feel a powerful energy to changes that appear in the universe. I believe a lot of Ukrainians feel it. Both tragic and amazing events happens every day. The day I was invited to World Hope Forum, I was completely used by some difficulties and family problems. I didn't see any point to doing my job, and it was angry the day, but the invitation for World Hope Forum made me happy, and suddenly my anger turned into happiness. So I realized that the only thing that I could save me is my personal inner transformation. Do you hear me well?
Yes.
Yes, super. It's silence, and I worry.
Oh, no, we are here.
It's super. It's important to be ready to accept and experience any changes, and my task is to accept the new reality and make the right decision quickly. Of course, there will be something I must experience to become stronger. The point is I have to make quick decisions. The faster we make a decision, the less we think about the problem itself. So it helps me. Each time facing difficulties, I remind myself of a few main things in my life I can influence on me, children, and work. I used to give all my energy to children and work, but now I understand that in fact both children and work gave me energy and bring me back to life. So the first sphere I can influence and concern myself. Only I can care of myself, my health, my body. It's too important to stay in good life. Find your encourages and work it and practice it. The second sphere I can influence and concerns my children. The main reason why women left their homes and their husbands during the war is the safety of children. It seems to me that now my relationships with my sons are transforming, and I become more patient and attentive than I used to be. And it may sound scary. But once I imagined that we could lose our lives at any moment, I understood that the best I could do was to share my love and care with my boys. And the third sphere I can influence on concerns my work. Now I have to pay a lot of attention to this sphere our team has to be ready to come up with completely different ways of solving the problem and develop alternative decisions. It's extremely difficult to meet the deadlines to deliver orders without delays, but I'm still very happy that I can continue to work. Now the way we communicate with our customers and the people who are in touch with Shabaltas brand has changed. I tell them more details about logistics, about materials, difficulties the brand has, the way we support the army, women and children who suffered in the war, about our contribution to Ukrainian economy, and customers understand us. Today, our team has a focus on production much more as possible. Think about every small details much more and understand that all our plans may fail in any moment. So we need to be very flexible in production and customer support. Now my work demands extreme self-organization. It's impossible to divide all the orders between the team members as it used to be. Then we came in the afternoon to check now the production was going, and then visited the workshop and to create and bring new ideas to life. Tight schedules and alternative decisions become an important part of my working routine. So this three sphere that I mentioned above, I, children, and work, help me to pull myself together despite brand new and problems, news and problems. There's three spheres are the source of power, support, and energy for me in this difficult time. They help me to understand that life goes on. They inspire me to help other people. Day by day, I work hard to transform my thoughts and mind. I think you can choosing any spheres what you inspire, and the choosing the spheres we both help and use our personal resources to restore our energy level more properly. Thank you to having me. That's all, my speech end.
Thank you, Olena. This was a very beautiful journey, and you said something which is somehow for me already the motto of this whole day. You said it's tragic and amazing at the same time. And so far, I think that all the testimonies and all the speeches, and especially your contribution, are really much this, tragic, but also incredibly amazing. Thank you. Thank you for all your
Thank you. It was a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you again, Olena.